Welcome back to Mahabharata, Echoes of Eternity. In this episode, we will explore the birth of three key figures in Kuru Dynasty: Pandu, Dhritarashtra, and Vidura. Their lives and legacies would shape the course of Hastinapura's history and ultimately lead to the epic tale of Mahabharata. Let's dive into their unique beginnings, the circumstances of their birth, and the paths laid before them by destiny. Our story begins in the kingdom of Hastinapura. After the tragic death of Dhritarashtra, the young king of Kuru Dynasty, the royal family faced a crisis. Dhritarashtra left no heirs, and the throne was once again without a direct successor. Queen Satyavati, Dhritarashtra's mother, was deeply troubled by this situation. She knew that if the royal line didn't continue, the kingdom would face turmoil and division. Desperate to save the dynasty, Satyavati remembered her son Vyasa, born before her marriage to King Shantanu. Vyasa was a powerful sage and an ascetic, spending his life in meditation and penance. Satyavati decided to summon him, hoping he could provide a solution to the crisis. Vyasa responded to his mother's call and agreed to help secure the future of the Kuru dynasty. He agreed to father children with Dhritarashtra's widows, Ambika and Ambalika, as this was a common practice in ancient times to preserve the family line. However, Vyasa warned Satyavati that his appearance was frightening due to his life of austerity and penance, and that his presence might affect the outcome. Satyavati asked Ambika, the elder queen, to meet Vyasa first. However, when Ambika saw Vyasa, she was so overwhelmed by his appearance that she closed her eyes out of fear. Vyasa's appearance, marked by intense asceticism, unsettled her, and she couldn't bear to look at him. As a result, when her child was born, he was born blind. This child was named Dhritarashtra. Though blind, he grew up with a powerful physique, incredible strength, and a strong sense of responsibility. As the eldest, Dhritarashtra was the natural heir to the throne, but his blindness posed a significant challenge. In those times, a physical disability was considered a potential hindrance to a ruler's ability to lead effectively. This meant that, despite his birthright, there would always be questions about Dhritarashtra's suitability as king. To give the Kuru dynasty another heir, Satyavati requested Ambalika, the younger widow, to meet Vyasa. However, when Ambalika encountered Vyasa, she too was terrified. Her reaction was different. Her face paled with fear and anxiety as she looked at the sage. Due to this reason, her child, Pandu, was born with a pale complexion and a somewhat weak constitution. However, Pandu's physical weakness didn't hold him back. From a young age, he showed remarkable intelligence, skill, and courage, eventually becoming an expert in archery and warfare. He was resourceful and resilient, embodying the trait of a natural leader. In time, he would go on to become one of the most respected figures in Hastinapura, and was chosen to take on the responsibilities of the throne due to his qualifications and abilities. Despite the birth of Dhritarashtra and Pandu, Satyavati wanted to ensure stability for the Kuru dynasty. Concerned about the circumstances of the two hires, she again turned to Vyasa for one final attempt to secure the dynasty's future. However, this time Ambika was so frightened that she didn't miss Vyasa herself, but instead sent a maid in her place. Unlike the two queens, the maid was calm, respectful, and completely at ease in Vyasa's presence. She approached him with humility, unclouded by fear, and as a result, the child born from this union was different. Vidura, as he was called, was wise, righteous, and gifted with remarkable insight. Though not of royal blood in the traditional sense, Vidura possessed an extraordinary moral compass and deep knowledge of dharma, the principles of duty and justice. Vidura would grow up to become an invaluable advisor to the Kuru court, known for his fairness, intelligence, and unshakable loyalty. With the birth of Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and Vidura, the future of Hastinapura seemed secure. Though each child brought unique challenges and gifts to the Kuru family. Dhritarashtra, with his strength and sense of duty, was destined for the throne, but was held back by his blindness. Pandu, though not the eldest, was chosen as the king for his skill and leadership qualities. Vidura, though not in line of the throne, grew up to be the moral backbone of the kingdom. Together, these three figures formed the heart of the Kuru dynasty's leadership. Each would play a crucial role in the events that would lead to the great conflict of the Mahabharata. Dhritarashtra's inner struggles, Pandu's sense of duty, and Vidura's wisdom would shape the destiny of the kingdom. And so, the Kuru dynasty was restored. But with it came new questions and challenges. Dhritarashtra, Pandu, and Vidura were not heirs to the throne. They were symbols of fate's complexity and different paths destiny can carve. These three men would come to define the Kuru dynasty, each in their own unique way. In the next episode, we will begin to explore the lives of these princes as they grow into the roles and face burdens of their lineage.